Hey, Uncle Bob with Fly Fishing Mythbusters. I'm out here with the original Lansom reel. This is before they got bought out by Sage, and I think somebody bought them out since. Anyway, this is an LP2, and it's on a St. Croix 8.5 foot graphite rod. Considered, this is an old 2-piece rod, considered medium fast, but it's a pretty slow rod. And I wanted to talk about swinging. And swinging is a method that you fish downstream, down and across. And a guy named Sylvester Neames wrote a book about it in 1974. And he was bringing back a method that was, hundreds of years old, but had been lost in time. And it's a very effective method. And quickly, you cast 45 degrees this way, and your line will lead your fly, and when it starts to straighten out, that fly will rise. And for some unknown reason, fish just nail that thing. And I was on Henry's Fork and close to a monument that was put up for Andy Poulians, Hall of Fame fly tyer, but Henry's Fork was the place he loved to fish, and he lived there later in life. Unfortunately, he got cancer and died. That was a sad thing, but they put up a monument there. And I was looking out over the river right there, and there was a pod of fish in the middle of the river coming up and taking something. And it was a perfect opportunity for swinging. And I swung my fly by him, but I couldn't keep my fly in the zone. I didn't know exactly where it would lift, and I think it had to be lifting really close to the surface, right, to catch those fish. So I made a modification to the cast. Instead of casting like this, right, I did this. And I followed the line down, high sticking it. And when it got right about even with me, and you're trying to keep a lot of, you've got some fly line on the water so that it leads, but right here, I just dropped the loop and fed it down. And instead of swinging across, that line would come down like this and just pop that fly right in front of him. It was the ticket that day. It's not the typical swing and cast. It's more like a punch. But it worked. Give it a try. Bye-bye.